You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop. The greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. Never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat. Turn your face to the sun, and the shadow will fall behind you. Work hard in silence, let success be your noise. If you want something you never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done before. Life begins at the end of the comfort zone. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. What would you if you were not afraid? Courage does not always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, I will try again tomorrow. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. The master has failed more times than the beginner has ever tried. The greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. If people are not laughing at your goals are too small. The habits that took years to build do not take time to change. First they ignore you, then they ridicule you, then they fight you, and then you win. The pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, their ways to adjust the sails. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to your goal, not to people or things. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. Hard work beats talent when talent does not work. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. The first step to getting anywhere is deciding you are no longer willing to stay where you are. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. The activity you are most avoiding contains your biggest opportunity. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. Throw to the wolves, and I'll be the den feeding facts. When you want to succeed, as bad as you want to live, then you will be successful. Today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't. Never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat. Turn your face to the sun, and the shadow will defend you. When 99% of the people doubt your idea, you are either gravely wrong or about to make history. Just sticky with it. What seems so hard now will one day be your warm-up. Don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done. An empty sea of water can't sink a ship unless it gets inside the ship. If it is important to you, you will find a way. If not, you will find an excuse. When someone tells me, no, it doesn't mean I can't do it. It simply means I can't do it with them. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. I already know what giving up feels like. I want to see what happens if I don't. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. There are only 2 days in the year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday and the other is called tomorrow. Today is the right day to love, believe, do, and mostly live. It is not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. Always be a first version of yourself and not a secondary version of someone else. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. Success is not owned, it is leased, and the rent is due every day. The worst thing I can be is the same as everybody else. I hate that. Long-term consistency trumps short-term intensity. If you are working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. Success doesn't just find you. You have to go out and get it. The harder you work for something, the greater you will feel when you achieve it. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Dream bigger, do bigger. Wake up with determination, go to bed with satisfaction. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. If you are working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. It's going to be hard, but hard doesn't mean impossible. Sometimes we are tested not to show our weakness, but to discover our strengths. Develop an attitude of gratitude. Say thank you to everyone you meet for everything we do for you. The key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles. Dream it, believe it, build it. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The way to get started is to quit talking and being doing. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Failure will never take over me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. That which grows fast withers as rapidly. That which grows slowly endures. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. When I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would not have a single bit of talent left and could say I used everything. Even if you are on the right track, you will get run over if you just sit there. When I hear somebody say, life is hard, I'm always tempted to ask, compared to what? Look at the sparrows, they don't know what they will do in the next moment. Let us literally live from moment to moment. Luck is different of sweat. The more you sweat, the luckier you get. When I let go of what I am, I became what I might be. Courage is the first human quality because it is the equality which guarantees all others. The great thing in this world is not so much where you stand as what direction you are moving. Live each day as if your life had just begun. Every truth passes three stages before it is recognized. In the first, it is ridiculed. The second, it is opposed. The difference between a successful person and other is not lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather lack of will. If not as who, if not how, when. Don't worry about failures, worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try. Though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. Some men see things as they are and say why. I dream things they never were and say why not. The only way of finding limits of the possible is by going beyond them into the impossible. Speak less than you know, have more than you show. Don't go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Education costs money, but then so does ignorance. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Every noble work is at first impossible. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Nobody ever wrote down a plan to grow fat, lazy, or stupid. Those things are what happen when you don't have a plan.